Hello everyone, Luxans here, your coach of the Lily Cove Law Pentecost, and today I'm here for my WPL Season 9, my second season of the WPL, with my draft analysis for that. WPL is a league created by Sohan, the OP Jellicent. Lots of cool coaches, Storm, Phantom Bass, Mid, Spanik is in there, or Henry, Adam is in there. That guy, Adam. Ladio Sazuro, Rudiger, TPB, Bash, Bibiano. I think Bibiano. No, Bibiano didn't do it last season, did he? I don't actually remember. We love Ryan, of course. Sky Splitter, know that guy for a bit. Didn't Bibiano win last season? I swear he won last season. At least I think he did. We didn't know. Well, he won now. He won last season now in this canon. So yeah. We were like 13th pick overall, and it was just standard draft like WPL does. And first pick, I decided to scoop up Jirachi. I don't really use Jirachi. I decided, why not? Not something I use often. It's a new mon. Let's try it out. It gives me a steel type, gives me a psychic type. I start off with base 100 across the board. It's always nice. And Jirachi can do a lot of things. It's a Wish Passer, Stealth Rock, U-Turn, of course. Like Serene Grace is nice for Iron Head. Then Headbutt Flinching, Ancient Power if I feel Mimi. I can run Draco if I want. Special sets work as well. Calm Mind is a very good move on this mon. And you have stuff like Healing Wish as well. Just standard. It's a very versatile mon and good typing as well. So, oh yeah, all of these are going to be named after anime girls because I am a fucking weeb. Mita Miyamizu from Your Name or Kimi no Na wa, or whatever you want to call it. The next up is Azumarill. I'm not going in order of picks, I'm going in order of tier because I can't be bothered with Azumarill, which pairs quite nicely with Jirachi, as Jirachi is weak to fire and ground types, and dark types, and ghost types. Azumarill works against 3 of those very well. So, very nice. Azumarill itself, the grass, electric, grass of course resisted Jirachi, and even then I have Stab Super, so I'm poison as well, which Jirachi is immune to, so pretty good there. Huge power of course is very good. This thing hits like a truck. It's also one of my Z users. Belly Drum Z is going to be very fun. Liquidation, player off, standard stuff. Parastrap is of course a set as well. Thick Fat if I really need it. Good mod, I like it. I've never actually used it, so it's going to be fun trying it out. Higito Tsukimi from Absolute Duo is going to be what this thing is going to be named after. Yeah, hits hard, can act defensive as well. Going to be fun. Next up, we have Sohan. Sohan's one of Sohan's favorite mons, which is Kyurem. I like Kyurem a lot. I've used this thing in the past. It hits like an absolute truck. Draco usually just claims one, and can even run like physical sets with Our Age. Just doesn't have physical ice tab, which is not great, but it certainly can run physical because it's physical and special attack are about 135, so it's nothing to laugh at. 95 base speed is also quite nice, especially as a Scarfer. Even then, it can run specs a lot of the time as well. AV is a great set, and 125 base HP is also very nice. Also access to Roost. This thing just hits really hard and can act defensive as well, which is very nice. Of course, you also have Sub Roost as a set, which can also work very nicely. Has decent coverage. Again, only real lackluster thing is no physical ice coverage. Make it a lot better, to be honest. Either way, next up we have. Oh yeah, it's named after Kanakamui from Maid Dragon, or Kobayashi's Maid Dragon, or that show, Kobayashi Sanchi, no, Maid Dragon, probably, or Dragon Maid, I don't remember the exact title. Next up, we have Crobat, which it gives us a mod above 100 base speed, at 130 actually, which is very nice. Being very versatile, having access to Defog, Taunt, U-Turn, Haze even if I need to stop something in a pinch. Also being able to hit very hard with bandit sets, having access to Infiltrator to stop people from setting up subs against me as they just kind of attack behind them. As I said, Brave Bird, Cross Poison, you also have Nasty Plot, of course, to run like Air Slash, Sludge Bomb. Forgot to mention, Kyurem is another one of my Z users. Just offensive Z, however. And Crobat just kind of does its thing, It's fast, it can hit hard, it can act as a supportive mon. It's mainly very fast and has multiple uses, which is what I liked about it, and it would fit very nicely for my team as well. Next up, we have Nia Tepelin. Oh yeah, Crobat's named Kurltepes after Kurltepes from OI no Seraph, or Seraph of the End. Nia Tepelin from Gurren Lagann is here because, she's a queen. This are basically same thing. Used this thing last season. Hits extremely hard with like Bandit Power Whip and stuff like that. Even Scarf Power Whip can do a lot of damage. Gets decent coverage with like Play Rough, Knock Off, U-Turn, Low Kick, High Jump Kick even. As I said, Power Whip Drop Kick is a nice niche move. Gets U-Turn as well as a Rapid Spinner, which is also very nice for me. And it is a very good mod to slap an AV on, as it's quite bulky already. The AV really boosts that up. Anyway, like this mod, used it before, think it will do well on the Steam. Next up, we have Palossand, which is going to be named after Misa Amane from Death Note. Again, used this thing last season, it worked very well on my team, I think. Stealth Rock is very necessary in this game in my opinion, and I just grabbed my second Stealth Rocker with this. Earth Power, Shadow Ball, very nice stab combination. Also being immune to fighting, normal, and electric is also very nice. Combos well with pretty much everything so far. Being weak to water, which is resisted by 3 of my mons already. Grass, which is resisted by 4 and potentially immune by to 1. One's immune to it, I should say. Dark, which again, I don't have many weaknesses to right now, and I have a resistance, something that can just bop dark types. And Ghost, which is the only thing I don't really have a dedicated switch into. At the moment, I just yawned very loudly. I'm sorry if you could hear that. Anyway, thing gets reliable recovery, which is very nice. And Shore Up, as I said, Stealth Rock. This thing is basically slower on stats. It has like 10 HP less, and it's faster. That's less speed up, which is very funny. Thing gets Trick as well, which is very nice. I can maybe pull off some tech with that, Very cool mod. Gets set up as well. Curse, that's actually quite nice. Either way, I expect it to just do fine. Next up, we have the next set of mods, starting with Stephanie Dola, or Mega Diancie, which is named after Steph from No Game No Life. Mega Diancie is a mod I have again used before. I really like it. Moonblast hits incredibly hard from this thing. Power Gem hits incredibly hard from this thing. Diamond Storm hits incredibly hard from this thing. And the fact that you have the option of Diamond Storm and Power Gem is also very incredible, as it's very hard to find something that switches in on both usually, because like a Florges is going to be able to switch into Power Gems and Moonblasts, but then you pull out the Diamond Storm and just bop on the Florges. Nancy also has Magic Bounce, which helps with my slight hazard problem, as I only have 2 removers and a Magic Bounce using. Also gets like Psychic, Earth Power to deal with other threats. Explosion is very nice as well, being able to just bonk something for 250 base power. It's another Stealth Rock setter as well, which is very nice, giving me my 3rd Stealth Rock setter, yes. Mega Diancie is kind of standard. It does its thing, it does it well. The next mod, which is going to be Raikou, named after Taiga Isuka from Toradora. Thunderbolt, Volt Switch. Main things I'm going to probably be running pretty much every week. If not Volt Switch, Calm Mind is going to probably be there. As Raikou is a very straightforward mod. Gets a little coverage. It still does quite well with like limited coverage that it has. It's like Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, Signal Beam, Extra Sensory, and HPs, I think. And then Aura Sphere if you want to run Rash. If you're able to run Rash, I should say. Also gets nice priority in like extreme speed and stuff. And it can run physical sets. It's just not too great at like 85 base tag. It's still doable, you know. It's still more than Talonflame. So also Phaser with like Roar, which is nice. Next up we have Yoko Littner from Gurren Lagann. 2 from Gurren Lagann, I just realized that. Damn. Forgot. Well, that's going to be our Incineroar, which mainly because they're lit in the name, and I couldn't think of anything else for Incineroar. So, we have something that is very bulky as well, going to complement nicely with the rest of my Firewater Grass core, the rest of my Psychic Fighting Dark core as well. Knockoff, very nice. U-turn, very nice. Fire Dark is very nice stab combination as well. And even like bulky waters don't really want to switch in on this thing because Knockoff is going to get rid of their item if they switch in on that, which is not very fun for a lot of them. So that's quite nice. Gets Sword Stance, gets Nasty Blot. Fake Out is also another really cool option. Taunt as well. Very bulky mon that can help support the team, which I like. Will-O-Wisp is also an option, of course. Next up, we have the second to last member, which is Boogie Boogie Prisoner, which isn't technically an anime girl, but he can be whatever he wants to be honest. And I couldn't think of like a buff anime girl that I named Buzzwole after, so Boogie Boogie Prisoner it is. I still have points for tier 2, so I decided might as well grab one, right? And Buzzwole was still there. I need the fighting type, I need a bug type, so I decided, well, let's just get Buzzwole, because Buzzwole hits hard. At the yawn again, I'm fucking tired apparently. And I didn't have too much dedicated physical offense, if I recall correctly. I have like Incineroar, and then Serena. I guess Azumarill. I do have some. Kerwin is not really dedicated though. So we had Azumarill, Incineroar, Serena, and then mix. I guess mix. Special. A lot of options for special though. Not too like. I still want something that hit really hard physically without, you know, having to invest in bulk all the time. So Buzzwole's here. Gets very nice coverage actually, so that's very nice. And last but not least, well probably least, Kosake Onodera. Not the least waifu out of these. She's probably top waifu out of this team. Like anime wise, you know, whatever. Kosake Onodera, which is going to be our odd now. Mainly needed this because I needed the cleric. I didn't really have anything, and my team was looking kind of ghost weak aside from my Incineroar, so I decided, I might as well grab an immunity. gets knockoff, which is very nice. Common setup is a thing, of course. Encore, Healing Wish, Heal Bell, Wish, Protect, you know. Light Screen. Does get reflect? Does get reflect? That was very loud. Thunder Wave as well. Yeah, right, very nice Clericon. Also gets Regenerator, which is very nice. And that was about my draft analysis. See you guys in week 1, where we face Latios Zero, I'm pretty sure. You're right, peace out.